Okay, hello, everyone say a nice big hello.
Hello, nice big hello.
Okay, you guys can be heard, I can be heard. It is Thursday night. It is time to smack down things with the Slam Jam Wrestling Show here on Extreme Improv Extremed. So, this is the show where we're going to do some fun-based wrestling-themed challenges, some quiz kind of stuff, a little bit of improv as we decide who will be tonight's Slam Jam Wrestling Champion. So let's meet tonight's players, starting with Asad Khan. Say hello to the people.
Hello, people. My name is Asad Khan, and I am from Mumbai in India, the producing artistic director of creating humor and improv experience and a lot of other things. And it's so nice to be here. It's time to take it to the pay window.
Take it to the pay window.
Yeah.
I don't know that expression, but someone who always has an expression for everything is Capelthave. Say hello to the people.
Hello, everyone. I think I do have an expression for everything. So, in any case, I'd like to think that I'm an Undertaker fan, but I have a John Cena background. So, what can I say except the champ is here?
Nice Rob Van Dam bit showing that you don't know. Excellent. Yeah. This is going to go well. We are also joined by Peter Williams.
Yes, I'm a young, plucky indie boy just freshly graduated from the Leeds University Improv, by the way, of Tidal Wrestling, my local promotion, so I thought I'd rep them in the background, been watching them for a good 3 years, and in memory of the awesome building that sadly died a death over COVID, like my competitors will die a death in the Wrestling Trivia Arena tonight, I shall persevere for the glory of Leeds and Yorkshire.
I like it. You're throwing down the gauntlet straight away. Now, we had a mention of John Cena a moment ago, and Varun, your face literally disappeared. I was going to say, we can't see you.
Yo, good evening. Oh, I can see my own face. Hi. How's it going? Varun, have not watched wrestling in many years. Used to love it. I'm here because I respect wrestling all the way back to mythical times. My favorite wrestler is Hercules. Hercules Wrestling Animals is the greatest wrestling of all time. I'd just like to give a shout out to Hercules. Hercules! Thank you so much for having me.
Am I to understand that's not the same person as Hercules Hernandez?
They may be related, man. Hercules Hernandez.
Okay.
Is it Hercules Antonio Hernandez? Maybe. They may know each other.
I don't know. And speaking of our personal Hercules, Corey Birch, say hello to the people.
Hello, people. I'm here from Toronto, Canada, and my favorite Disney movie is Mulan. So,
the new one or the old one?
The new one doesn't count. Let's go.
Okay. So, fantastic. We're going to get on with our first round. And our first round is going to be a quick fire round. So I'm going to grab a timer. And the way this will work is we can self-generate some ideas, categories ourselves. But basically, we are going to have to name as many things that we will all help judge each other. Otherwise, the internet will judge us collectively to see if we have correct answers or not. But we are all going to have to name things from particular categories to see who can name the most within a time limit. So, with this, I am going to ask Corey to go first. And I am going to give you the first category, but by all means, anyone else, come up with some other categories yourselves. And let's see. So, Corey, I'm going to put 30 seconds on the clock, and you have to name as many Royal Rumble winners as you can. And
boy.
Here you go.
Edge, Daniel Bryan, Shawn Michaels, John Cena, Batista, Randy Orton, the Honky Tonk Man, the Boogie Man, Eugene.
Do you know what? Daniel Bryan didn't win it. Everyone wanted him to. And I sat here and I was like, he didn't win this.
He won the greatest Royal Rumble. Okay,
that's true.
He did not.
The great Khali.
He did not. He did not.
Strowman won it. He did very well in it, though.
Yeah.
Okay, so Corey, I kind of lost count when we got to the boogeyman because I realised it was all bullshit. So,
Yeah.
with this, Capelthave will go next. Does someone want to throw down a category of something for Capelthave to name? Or if not, I will just generate one.
WrestleMania main eventers.
WrestleMania main eventers. Okay, Capelthave. And this time we'll subtract a point if you say, we'll call this the Corey rule. If you say ones that are purposefully not correct. Right, anyway,
Okay.
so Capelthave, here you go.
Undertaker, John Cena, Daniel Bryan, Batista, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Brock Lesnar, CM Punk.
No.
Minus a point.
Jeff Hardy.
Oh, and minus another point. And so with that, I think you ended up with 4 points. So well done there, Cap. Well done there, Cap. So with this, we will come over to Assad. And Assad, here is a challenge for you. You have got to name wrestlers who have been tag team champions with more than one partner. So you are naming individual wrestlers who have been now I didn't say which promotion, that won't necessarily matter. I will say that it has to be a mainstream promotion. So you can't just say that someone won some indie whatever that we won't be able to verify. So someone's got to be either WCW, WWE, ECW, AEW, TNA will count, New Japan, AAA or something like this. But beyond that, someone who has been a World Tag Team Champion with more than one partner. And here you go.
The Rock. There is Triple H, Stone Cold Steve Austin, John Cena. Batista. Kane.
Oh, and that is time. That is time. Does anyone else want to throw any others into that mix?
I got one.
Go on.
No. To this?
Yeah,
or
into that one.
some-
No, into that.
No.
Rob,
Eugene.
Yeah.
quite possibly. Okay. So that's a score of 6. I will go next. Can someone give a subject to me?
Yes.
Youngest champions.
Youngest champions? How am I meant to? What? How does that work? Because there's only I can name one person.
Yeah.
Because otherwise,
From
well,
one to
Vince
10.
McMahon. He's the 78th youngest.
All right, I got one. All right, David.
Yeah.
Number of women that Vince McMahon has kissed live on television.
Number of women that Vince McMahon has kissed live on television. I'm not sure there's actually that many, but we'll give it a go. Okay, and here I go. Trish Stratus, Linda McMahon, I would imagine. Stephanie McMahon, he must have given her a peck on the cheek.
What the Yes, as in...
You didn't say that, bitch. Right, who else? Tori Wilson, I'm going to guess. Who else? Jesus. I'm going to take a guess that the Fabulous Moolah must have done at some point. That's time. Well, okay, so go on, Assad. What are the actual answers?
I have no idea. I just came up with the category. I have no clue what the answer is.
He must have given a peck on the cheek.
But I'm pretty sure he has kissed Stacy Keibler as well. And for a matter of fact, he has never kissed Stephanie McMahon. Not even on the cheeks, I guess.
I think he must have done. I'm gonna find that footage and I'll put it to good use. Corey, what were you gonna say?
I was just going to say I have a category for somebody.
Okay, give your category to Peter, please.
Okay, Peter. People that The Undertaker has fought at WrestleMania.
Good category. And here you go.
Giant Gonzalez, A-Train, Big Show, CM Punk, Batista, Edge, Roman Reigns, Shane McMahon, Kane, Triple H, Jake the Snake, or is that my dream? Who else? Because oh yeah.
Oh, and that's time. So I think that was 11. Did you name there?
Yeah.
So well done. Well done.
Then.
So now we just need a category for Varun and Asad. Have you had a go?
Bring it.
Right. So what category?
We need a category for Varun.
Yes, please. Someone.
In 80s that he'll be able to get.
Current
Celebrity
AEW roster members. No, I'm joking.
Wrestlemania.
Okay, something 80s. Something 80s. Varun, do you want it to be specifically 80s, or when did you stop watching wrestling, basically?
You give me your best shot. I got these guys lined up. Tell me what you...
All right. Pay-per-view names from the 90s.
Pay-per-view
names from the 90s.
From the 90s.
Yeah.
That's a good category. Here.
So names of wrestlers who fought pay-per-view in the 90s?
No.
Names of the pay-per-views.
Names of the pay-per-views. Yeah.
Of which I know none, so here we go.
Go.
The Rumble in Manila, the fight in the corner, New Delhi Bar Blues, and the time The Rock fought the other guy, and the Andre the Giant Hulk Hogan was before pay-per-view, but I'm going to count it because it would have been theoretically if pay-per-view existed. And let's see, that time Couple and Eugene fought. Boom.
Okay,
6.
and that is 30 seconds in dog years. Well done there. Well done. So WrestleMania would have counted, surely. That was the name of a pay-per-view in the 90s.
Oh, nuts. I'm at WrestleMania, and I forgot.
Okay.
I was just so excited to be here.
Well, do you know, that's quite okay. Who hasn't had a go? Has everyone had a go? Right, so with that, we are going to go on to our next round. And our next round is going to be a series of debate topics. So just for our performers, I will just let you know that... oh, we've got some comments. Haha, I love it how David and Assad rolled that bish moment. What's that mean? What was our bish moment? I don't know, I like it.
It sounded like bitch.
Yeah, you called me a bitch for the whole kiss thing.
I see. Okay. So, the idea here is you will be given a point of view to debate. Now, whether you agree with it or whether you personally don't agree with it, it will be your duty to argue the side that you have been given. And then at the end, we will decide who we think actually more successfully made their point of view. So, to begin with, we are going to have Capelthave and Peter. Capelthave and Peter. So I'm going to put you both onto Spotlight.
Okay.
And the subject that you are going to be debating is which wrestler is the better actor. Peter, you will be speaking on behalf of John Cena. Capelthave, you will be speaking on behalf of Hulk Hogan. So, which of these is the better actor? So, you will each have up to 1 minute to make your argument, but you don't have to use the whole minute. And, Peter, you will have 1 minute to say why you think John Cena is the better actor. Begin.
Right, John Cena is the better actor because he makes people buy tickets. I'm sure as stuff I wouldn't have cared about. The first big movie he did after WWE, I think, was after his full time was Trainwreck, and it's where he just verbally assaults someone in a cinema, and it's the only scene I remember, and it's amazing. Same for Bumblebee. But in terms of wrestlers, he's really good when he's doing like Sad Boy Cena, he just managed to troll us all into thinking he's going to have this epic Undertaker showdown, and then it turns out he just wanted a quick and easy match with The Undertaker to say he'd had it. He trolled us all into thinking he was going to have this big epic showdown. He's just like, nah, I'm just going to get squashed in 3 minutes. And then...
Here.
the whole thing with The Rock. It's like, I'm never going to main event WrestleMania again. I'm always losing, even though I'm always winning. And then he main evented WrestleMania again.
And that is time. That is time. I just suddenly realised I've got an on-screen timer I haven't been using, so my bad. So, Capelthave, you will now have a minute to argue why you think Hulk Hogan is the better actor. Begin.
If you don't think Hulk Hogan is the better actor, then let me tell you something, brother. I have not seen any movies of Hulk Hogan, but that just proves how good of an actor he is, because I only see bad movies. And I've only seen a cameo when he did the Rocky, and that was amazing. He threw Sylvester Stallone like he was nobody. That proves he's a better action star than John Cena. What John Cena has ever done? I mean, a couple of voice actings and cartoons. I mean, he's a baby face. Even though I have this poster, it does not mean that I appreciate his movie. Okay? Hulk Hogan got bigger guns. And that just proves his acting ability is far beyond John Cena's. All right? Or smaller, I don't know. Any case, Hulk Hogan movies rock. You know how I can guarantee that? Because I have never seen them.
Okay, good argument there, Cap. So, we'll throw it open to the floor. By all means, audience, give any votes for who you felt made the better argument. It's not about who you think is better out of Hulk Hogan or John Cena, but you feel free to put those thoughts into the comments as well. But who do you think made the more compelling argument? Either Peter or Capelthave. Put your votes into the comments. And just for the rest of us, is there anything we want to throw into the thoughts on this subject, or who you felt made the better argument? Peter does, in fact.
I forgot to mention the Firefly Funhouse as well, which is just the best. Oh, it's the stupidest thing ever, and I love it.
Well, I have
Oh dear, unfortunately Peter's about to get kicked out of this meeting for saying that was the best thing ever, when clearly that was the worst thing that has ever happened to professional wrestling.
It was
Corey, did you like it?
It's the best thing ever, in fact.
They didn't wrestle.
Here's the thing. The point of that match, that it was never supposed to be a match. It is the most heavily misunderstood thing that WWE has ever produced. It is fantastic.
Look,
how great it is.
If I go to McDonald's and order a cheeseburger and they put on a play, that is simply not what I ordered. And when I order Wrestlemania, I want wrestling.
Okay. I think what we're missing, though, is the fact that The Miz is the best actor that the WWE has ever produced. So,
that is
have
true.
you seen Miz and Mrs.?
Well, I will say this. John Cena's animated movie did go on to nominate it at the Oscars. Ferdinand, so...
Okay, so with this, we have, having a look at the votes, I can see that I think that Peter is winning. So well done there, Peter. You won that debate. We'll go rapidly on to our next subject, which is going to be between Assad and Corey. And let's spotlight you guys to begin with. So here we see Assad, here we see Corey, and I'm going to jump into the mix here as well. And for you guys, you will be debating who was the better commentator. Who was the better commentator? Was it either Michael Cole, and Assad, you'll be speaking on behalf of Michael Cole, or Corey, you'll be speaking on behalf of Tony Schiavone. Tony Schiavone or Michael Cole. So, Assad, you will go first, and you will have 1 minute to speak on behalf of Michael Cole, and here you go.
Well, the thing about play-by-play commentary is that it is so underrated, and by underrated, I mean Michael Cole. The thing about Michael Cole is that he is an excellent commentator, and I'm not even trying to defend him here, but as long as he has Vince McMahon in his ears saying shit to him, that this is the kind of stuff that you have to say while you do your commentary, That is when Michael Cole sucks. That is why you guys hate him. But as soon as Vince McMahon is not in his ears, as seen specifically in shows that are international, where Vince McMahon is nowhere to be found, it is true that Michael Cole is an excellent, excellent commentator. And he has some of the greatest calls in professional wrestling history. They just don't get mentioned as much as Jim Ross. So he's just living in the shadow.
Okay, that is time, Assad. That is time. So next up, we will come to Corey. You'll be speaking on behalf of Tony Schiavone. And here you go.
Hey everyone, bit weird to be recording this video,
Oh,
not knowing if we won or
I
lost.
don't want hearing. Sorry about that, guys. Something else came through there. And Corey, begin.
Tony Schiavone is a great commentator. He was the voice of an entire like the WCW. Without Tony Schiavone, there's no WCW. But I just want to talk about Michael Cole. Personally, myself, as a child, seeing SmackDown Live, I got a Michael Cole sucks chant going, and the entire Air Canada Centre joined in with me. Because he is the most annoying weasel. He wrestled. That was the most embarrassing thing to ever happen in a wrestling ring. He says boss time like it's his job. I mean, I guess technically it is, but it is just grating. He tries to make catchphrases happen like as Raw rolls on. What does that even mean? What are you talking about? Just say we have to go to commercial. You weird man. Also, he has a goatee. He had a goatee for so long. It was the grossest piece of facial hair I've ever seen. He is a wiener incarnate. Michael Cole sucks.
Okay. So that brings the end of... So,
basically, your idea to put Tony Schiavone over is to bury the hell out of Michael Cole?
what do you know? It's an interesting point. So, audience, you will be able to decide who you felt made the better argument there, as will the rest of us. Who else wants to throw in on this subject? Anyone?
I would just say that Tony Schiavone is great because he will find you and he will interview you. It doesn't matter whether you are Sting or you're Christian Cage. If you are old and a legend, he will interview your ass every single week on AEW Dynamite.
Yeah, he'll just get his way there, straight from the commentary booth over to an interview. Anyone else with something to throw in on this? Do you know, I will just say that, like, Tony Schiavone, I like Tony Schiavone now. Back in like the days of WCW, he sucked. Like he wasn't the same commentator he is today. Is my thought on it. Anyone else? Cap?
I like when Michael Cole goes, vintage Orton.
That's the worst. He is so bad.
Orton was about 5. He's just been following him to school and as soon as Orton does well on his homework, he was just like, vintage Orton.
Okay.
I appreciate Corey going on the attack fully and calling him a wiener incarnate. That's very convincing to me now. Any wiener incarnate must be awful. So great job, Corey.
Okay. Having a quick look at the comments. We won't wait around too long, audience, so make sure you get these in. We've got votes for Corey. There's a vote for Peter after we got the vote for Corey, so I don't know if that's really late from before. But then we've got Corey, another one for Peter. No, it wasn't Peter in it. I don't know. I think there is a time delay on one of the platforms. That makes sense. So, audience, just so you know, there's a time delay somewhere. Okay, but we will go on. I can see a vote for Assad and votes for Corey. So I'm going to say Corey has got this, but we might find a slew of Assad votes coming in later. Okay.
But Trump hoped too.
So, Dave MC says, hey, just arrived. Hi, everybody. What did I miss? We have been debating who was the better actor, John Cena or Hulk Hogan, and we've just debated who was the better commentator, either Corey Birch or Assad Khan. I mean, Tony Schiavone or Michael Cole. But with that, we'll say, Corey, you've made the better argument there, which just leaves Varun and I. Now, can someone give a subject for us to debate? And what I will say is, let's keep this nice and 80s for Varun's sake.
Okay, so here's the debate topic for you, David. Can you put me on spotlight? Thank you.
Yes, I have.
David. So you are going to suggest that Roddy Piper is the better promo. All right? He has better promo skills. However, Varun, you are going to argue that Randy Savage is the better promo.
I think we
Okay.
can try that, sure.
Who would you like to go first, Assad?
David, you go first.
Okay, so what can I say? Rowdy Roddy Piper. He's Scottish, he's Canadian, he's got a bit of everything in him. And he's also one hell of a speaker. He hosted his own podcast before his death because it was known by everyone that they needed to hear the Piper's voice, because Rowdy Roddy Piper, Hot Rod, had such an intelligent brain. He was such a master of the words, of language, just as much as he was a master of the sleeper hold in the ring. Macho Man Randy Savage just had like, ooh yeah, dig it, and Slim Jims and all that. And once he'd said those three phrases over and over again, then we'd heard it. They may as well just keep replaying the same ones over and over again. Jay Lethal can do a really good Randy Savage, but no one can live up to Rowdy Roddy Piper. So just when you think you've got the answers, I'll change the question. Over to you.
I'm going to pick up the mic you dropped and bring it up here and remind you that Roddy Piper kicked ass in that movie and has the greatest slogan of all time, which is, I just came here to chew bubblegum and kick ass and I'm all out of gum. I mean, how? How do you beat that? You beat that with the Macho Man. Because, come on, man, let's talk about it. Someone who does that to their voice and expresses love through the ring. Did you forget his wife? I was at the age when I saw that man sitting next to a woman on stage. He was fighting for love. Nothing is more motivating than Miss Elizabeth. I mean, come on. I watch wrestling because he was there wrestling, but when I wasn't watching him wrestling, I was looking at her and saying, it's all worth it. This is why the gym. This is why the workout. This is why the voice, because of love. And Roddy Piper is great, but he looks not as great in a skirt as Miss Elizabeth. That's all I got to say on that.
Well,
If I had a coconut right now. Right, so with this, throw it open to anyone else. Who do you think made the better argument, or who do you think was the better promo?
I mean, I was heavily inclined towards you, David. You made like everything that needed to be mentioned about, Piper. You mentioned them. However, Varun appealed to the man in me. And that skirt line was just taking it away. And he just knocked it out of the park. So, Varun.
Thank you, my friend.
Wow, anyone else got anything to add to this?
Yeah, it's the fact that Rowdy Roddy Piper, if you add in his stuff he did after, he went all the way to WrestleMania 2008, was it, against Chris Jericho. He managed to talk himself into a match about 20 years after his prime, because he's just that good of a talker, both in front and backstage.
Also, I'll say he's the only man that I've ever seen make a kilt look good. So
This is true.
To make a what? A kilt? Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Groundskeeper Willie is what I'll throw in there. Groundskeeper Willie. Okay, let's go over to the comments. Dave MC says, as a Dave, I must vote for David. Thank you. We've got votes for Varun. Another one for Varun. Another for David. Another for David. And one more for David. I may be taking it. But, audience, we've got to get these votes in quick. And I do appreciate that we've got some time delay issues. Something's happening somewhere. But we are going to move on. And now we are going to go on to our next game, which is going to be a music round. A music round. And the idea of this, if you haven't done or seen the show before, is we will all have opportunities to hum some wrestling theme tunes. We will hum them. And then if you think you know whose theme tune it is, just give a wave and say, you think I know, whatever. And we will see who can get the most right quickest. So if you've got some ideas for theme tunes in your head, by all means, give a wave and we can start to crack some out. Corey, let's hear a theme tune from you.
Oh boy.
How is it, Ric Flair?
is Luke Skywalker. I just have to say.
Wow, I've no idea. Can you give it to us one more time, please?
Yeah.
Is it Sabu?
Tatanka.
Shit, I feel so close on this one. I don't know.
By any chance, is it Funaki?
No.
Okay, hang on. Oh, I don't know. Go on, Corey. You beat us.
I sort of know the first half of the hum, but I don't know what happens in the second half.
Yeah.
Give me the answer?
Okay,
Yeah.
give me 5 more seconds.
Okay.
But can you give us a hint?
No.
What the fuck?
Just no.
Okay, go on, Corey. What is it?
Wait, give me a moment. I'd like to give a dramatic review for this.
Oh, wow. Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, wow.
Gold dust? Oh, I
Yeah.
guess so. Wasn't
Oh,
what I
yeah.
was thinking.
Nice.
Okay. I will go next. Oh no, Capothev, if you'd like, if you've got one, you can go.
Sorry?
What? Who guessed? Who guessed? Give away so we know.
I
anyone-
yelled out, "Everybody dance now!" because that was fun.
Everybody dance now. Bum, 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 bum. Nope, not a clue. Anyone got any ideas?
All that's going through my head is stand by me.
Give it to us again.
Yeah, one more time. It does sound like Stand By Me, you're right.
Need a
For
hint?
for sure, that's Eugene.
No, okay. God, we're not doing good so far. Cap, who was it?
You want a hint?
No.
Tommy Dreamer.
Oh,
No, that's
wow.
hint. Yeah.
Okay, I will go
Yeah.
next. Bum 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 bum. Assad?
It's Bret the Hitman Hart.
There you go. So there we go. We've got one on the scoreboard. Anyone else? Who else has got one?
Thank you
I'll
for
throw an
throwing
easy
us.
one in there.
Thank you for throwing. It's almost like you threw us a bone there, David.
Well, people watching are going to think that we know nothing.
I'm gonna throw a really easy one in there just for the fun of it.
Okay, go on then.
Hulk
Hulk Hogan.
What's the song though?
Real
Can you comment?
American.
Can you sing it?
American.
Go on, sing it with me. I am a real. None of us are though. No, let's not.
Okay. Okay, anyone else got one? Anyone else got one? Okay, Peter.
Let's see.
That's Batman on salsa night.
Is it Seth Rollins?
No. Close. Right era.
Oh shoot, what is it? I know this tune. Okay.
Kevin Owens.
Yes. There you go. Well done. KO. Okay. KO. Anyone else got one? Anyone else got one? Capel Fave.
That's Mozart.
Cena.
Yeah, correct.
Wow. Okay, I didn't spot that within that. Corey.
I got a tough one.
Okay, good.
Why is all the way to the
Goldberg.
trumpet?
Okay, that was Goldberg. Okay, Peter.
Trust me.
Jake Roberts. Oh dear. Okay, I will do one. This is going to be a really tough one. Bow, bow, ba da ba, ba 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 da ba, ba ba da da ba, ba ba. Sorry?
Yoshi dance.
No, not at all. Not at all. Ba ba da da. Okay, Assad?
Randy Orton, the old theme.
Nope. Okay, ready? Listen again. Ba da 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 da. Da 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 da. Any ideas?
No.
Oh wow.
Honky Tonk Woman?
No. Okay, I will tell you then. I'll give you this in fact, if you're not in this mindset of thinking, it is a WCW theme.
Oh.
Any ideas now?
Is it,
Can you do it again?
NWO?
Down, 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 down,
Wait, is it Kevin Nash?
Kevin Nash? No.
Yeah.
I will tell you. It is Ravishing Rick Rude.
Ooh, sweet.
Yeah.
That's old school.
Old school. Okay. Anyone got any one or two more, and then we're going to go on to our next round. Okay, Cap. Is this meant to be Kane?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Okay. What? Anyone with a final one to end on? Assad.
Triple H. Bow down to the king.
Wow. Okay. With that, we're going to go on to our next round. Our next round is going to be what's known as a group category battle. And the way it works is... Oh, I always forget this on these new shows. Everyone needs to put a number before their name. So if I assign you a number, I will take number 4 today. Assad, if you could take number 1. Peter, if you could take number 2. Cap, if you could take number 5. Voots for Vroon. Oh, I like how you've renamed yourself. If you could be number 3. And Corey, if you could be number 6. And what we're going to do is we will go round naming things that fit into a category without saying something that's already been said, something that doesn't belong in the category, or without hesitating too long over saying it within a very quick 5-second countdown. And we'll keep going until someone makes a mistake, and then they are eliminated, and then we'll start a new category. So, Assad, one thing I will say is that we can pick something, obviously, that we think that we would be confident in, but if we all agree that something is overly obscure and it's just not sportsmanlike, then we can veto it. So, Assad, what is the category you would like to choose for us?
Now, my category, I'm going to keep it fairly simple. However, if anyone actually disagrees with something, you can call everybody out. Okay, that doesn't work, I think. You can do that, all right?
Fair enough.
So, it's a wide category. So, let's explore. Greatest WrestleMania moments.
Okay, this is super subjective, but we'll give it a go. So are we going to say things that WWE would say were WrestleMania moments? Is that what you're saying? Okay.
Yeah, WrestleMania moments. So, for example, I'll start. Stone Cold Steve Austin turns heel and shakes Vince McMahon's hand at WrestleMania 17.
Okay, Peter, you got 5 seconds to name one. Go.
Brock Lesnar drops Undertaker on his head and shocks everyone.
Voots.
The time when The Rock played rock, paper, scissors with the audience. Is that one?
No, it is not. So that means you are out. could you please switch off your camera just for now? Thank you very much. Peter, what is your category you would like to present for the rest of us, please?
Hardcore moments, like epic bumps. I don't know.
No. So to give you an example, Assad chose something which was specific to moments, but this might be like naming former Intercontinental Champions. It might be naming members of the NWI or something like that. So something where there's a definite answer.
Hell in a Cell match.
Sorry, what was that?
People who've been in a Hell in a Cell match.
Okay, so you will start us off, Peter, and go for it.
Kane.
Undertaker.
Who's next?
You are.
Oh, John Cena.
Drew McIntyre.
Ryback.
Edge.
Shawn Michaels.
Triple H.
Randy Orton.
CM Punk.
Rikishi.
The Fiend.
The Rock.
Oh, hang on. No, it's Kaplethev.
The Rock.
Roman Reigns. Oh, fuck.
Assad, I'm going to say you skipped too many times. You should have known your number. Right, Assad, you're out. Okay, so guys, keep a track on which number you're at. Ryback was in a Hell in the Cell. Who was he in the Hell in the Cell with? Oh, of course. Yeah. Okay, so I guess I will choose the next category. And I am going to choose... former 24/7 champions. Former 24/7 champions. And here I go. Shh. Ron Killings. R-Truth.
Bad Bunny.
Okay, no. So it was Corey next.
And by
Okay.
fairness.
Okay, by fairness, yeah, Peter, you came in when you weren't supposed to. By fairness to Assad, who takes things very seriously. Okay, so Peter, if you could switch out your camera view. So that means Kaplethev, you choose the next category.
You know that WWE spinning belt?
Yeah, the spinner championship.
Yeah. So that brand champions. That
So
belt's
champions that won it during the era of the spinner title.
Yes.
Can I clarify? They kept that title and they stopped it spinning. Does that still count as?
No, not like that. That design, that WWE design.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Kaplethev, you will start us off.
John Cena.
Edge.
The Rock. He did, and then they changed it the
Sheamus.
next night.
Sheamus.
CM Punk.
Rob Van Dam.
Jeff Hardy.
And that is 5 seconds.
Okay, so Corey, you're out. I guess it's back to me to choose the category. And I am going to choose commentators. So it can either be play-by-play or colour commentary. So we will name different commentators. And
Can the stars who commentated count as well?
no. So not in-ring talents unless they have completely transitioned. So I will give this example. If you would say Samoa Joe, because he's done it for a stretch of time at the moment, I would say that's fair. But otherwise, commentators rather than specific wrestlers. Okay? And I will start us off with Jim Ross.
CM Punk.
Jerry the King Lawler.
Mr. McMahon.
Bobby the Brain Heenan.
Michael Cole.
Corey Graves.
JBL.
Jesse the Body Ventura.
And Emma.
Way! So I win that round. Okay, everyone come back. Okay, we are going to go on to our next round, and we're going to have a quick promo battle. We're going to do a quick promo battle, and the way this works is that we will be given. So the way I described this last time is a little bit like on the training promotion of NXT when NXT very first started. They'd be given a word to cut a promo themed around. So let's do that, and each of us will have up to 30 seconds. So, we will start off with Assad and Capelthave. And the word I am going to give you, Assad, is you are going to cut a promo saying why you would beat Capelthave, but your theme for this promo is water. Your theme is water. And 30 seconds on the clock. Begin.
You see, Capelthave, here's what I'm going to do to you. I am going to drown you in the deepest parts of water that you can even imagine. The water is going to reach parts inside you, and you are going to suffocate, and you are going to beg me to let you go. That's how much pain I'm going to give you. You see, you think
and
water...
that is 30 seconds. Thank you very much there, Assad. So, next up, Cap, we will come to you. The theme for your promo is going to be metal. Metal. Metal is your theme, and you're going to defeat Assad with the theme of metal in this promo. Begin.
Have you ever listened to heavy metal music? Because if you have, you wouldn't be hearing anything out of that ear. And you're not going to be hearing anything after I bash that metal chair in your head, and you're going to be busted open, and you're going to bleed all over the place, and you're going to be dead. Yes, I'm literally going to beat you to death with that metal chair. You hear that sound?
And that is time. That is time. That is time. So, audience, very quickly, give us any votes that you're going to, but we're quickly starting to run low on time. So, we perhaps won't wait around. So, who here, just if we vote amongst ourselves, who here will say that they felt that Assad gave the better promo?
I have to say something, though.
Okay, go on then.
The thing is that Cap tried to destroy my life by saying that he would destroy me with metal. However, at the end of his promo, he conveniently picked up his metal mug, which contained water.
Whoa! Okay. Anyone else with other thoughts on that one?
I'd like to give it to Assad. No explanation necessary.
Okay, having a look at the comments.
I love it when Corey gives it to me like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to give it to Assad as well, so you just have that passion and fire, and it was the visceral, gory details of someone's bodily systems just decaying from the sheer water pressure.
Okay. So next up, we will have Peter and Voots for Varun. So let's choose some themes for you. So, Voots, you can go first. And you are going to say why you are going to defeat Peter. And the theme for your promo is going to be change. It is going to be change. And here you go.
You don't even understand what's about to happen to you because you're going to be different after this fight. Because what's going to happen is I'm going to come in and talk to you out of violence, and you're going to lay down your weapons, your hands, because you're going to feel different. That's what I do to you, Peter. You sound like you're made of flour, but at the end you will be a flower because you will have changed with me, and we'll be friends later. Danger and
that
anger
is time. That is time on that 30-second promo. Peter, we will come to you next. And the theme for you is going to be play. Play is your theme for why you will beat Voots for Varun, and take it away.
Well, you see, when the people come down to this arena, they want to see a play. They want to see a play of violence. And in the intervals, your blood will be streaming across this arena. Because I've already gone through puberty, mate. I've already had all the changes I need to do. I'm a young, bisexual man now. And I'm going to put on a play for all those teens out there that are confused to show them, no matter who you are, no matter what you can be, you can motivate yourself to beat another man so badly who'll run out in the interval screaming.
And that is time. That is time. Well done, well done. So once again, audience and us, we will put in any votes either for Votes for Vroon or Peter Williams. Who do you think made the better promo for why they would win? Put it in there, but let's see how the rest of us vote. Assad?
I would give it to Peter because he inspired me to win the fight. But you were more inspiring to me, but you would lose. The same way I thought Kapil was like amazingly aggressive, but Assad would eat you alive. But I thought you gave a great promo.
Okay, anyone else with
Well, I completely agree with Varun here. See, the thing is, Austin 316 is going to whoop your ass. Hard Times by Dusty Rhodes. And this promo by Peter Williams.
Whoa.
Wow. Okay, having had a look, we've got votes for Vroots, we've got votes for Peter, more for Peter, Voots, Peter, and Peter again. It looks like it's going to Peter, so in the interest of time, we will say, Peter, you have taken that one there. Which leaves myself and Corey, I believe. So, in the interest of fairness, can someone give both Corey and myself the subject matter for this, please? Assad?
All right, so David, put yourself on spotlight, and your inspiration for your promo is the word lipstick.
Lipstick, okay. So, I'm against Corey Birch. Well, that just makes a nice big smile on my face, because I know it's going to be a nice, relaxing night, and I'm going to be going home with your woman. I'm just kidding. There won't be lipstick on my collar, but there may be blood on yours, because the lipstick you will be wearing after you get deserted at the altar will be that from a Chelsea smile cut into your face by my bare hands. That is time.
Oh my God.
I know. I apologise, Corey. It's pretend. It's pretend. Right. So.
Easy done.
Right. So. Can someone give a theme for Corey, please?
Delivery. Food.
No, it's fine. Anyone else?
Corey, tornado.
Oh, I had tornado. That sounds a good one. And take it away.
David, by the end of our match, you're going to end up like Helen Hunt because you're going to be in a Twister. You understand? Okay, and also, you share another similarity with Twister because you're old news, okay? That's from the 90s. I'm in the now, okay? Get with the times. Catch up, because you're going to be caught up in my tornado.
Okay, and well done. So, audience, who do you think has it there? Either myself or Corey? Who do you think cut the better promo and will win this promo battle? Anyone else throw in your votes? Let's see what you say.
I was going to vote for Corey without explanation, but David, props to you for making lipstick violent and manly as possible.
Well, there we go. I did what I could. What would you say, Assad, you were about to say?
Yeah, I mean, the analogy of the red lipstick turning into red blood, that was seriously deep. But however, I would like to return the favor and give it to Corey. No explanations needed.
Okay. Peter?
I think I give it to... Go ahead, Peter.
I'd give it to David just because I have a strong image left in my mind of you just carving like a Baron Corbin style really bad tattoo out of bloody lipstick on someone's chest.
Okay, and...
I would also like to give it to David because I thought it was passionate, and I think I owe Corey an apology for even suggesting Tornado now. And I feel old for having suggested it because you made a 90s reference out of it.
Okay, so we've got votes through. We've got votes for David, Corey, David, Corey. Oh, we're completely tied. We're completely tied.
Ow.
So, how about that? We'll give it a couple more seconds, but we won't wait around, and we'll say that is a tie. So, well done there, Corey.
Nice.
So, with this, we will come on to our finale round. And once again, like we did last week, I will throw it open to anyone. If they would like to choose a wrestler, we're going to play 20 questions. So, one of us will think of a wrestler, and then they will answer yes or no questions so that the others can try to figure it out within 20 questions. Does anyone have someone in mind that they'd like to do? You have to feel confident that you could answer yes or no. Okay, Peter, you've got someone in mind?
Yeah.
So if there's a question where you're really like, and you need to give a tiny bit more information, but generally don't give any fact-based information answers. So we will go round and answer things in order, starting with Asad. What is your first question?
Is your wrestler a male?
Yes.
Okay, Voots.
Have they ever been in a tag team?
Yes.
Is your wrestler alive?
Yes.
Do they belong to the WWE?
Yes.
Are they active?
Yes.
Giving it away.
If this just turns out to be Brian. Right, so. Okay, it's back to you, Asad.
Oh, all right. Has this wrestler ever held the world title?
Yes.
Have they ever held the Intercontinental title?
Yes.
Okay, has this wrestler ever won the Royal Rumble?
No.
Definitely Brian, isn't it?
Definitely.
Has he teamed up with Kane?
No.
Oh.
Ooh. Dramatic change of events. And how many questions are we down by?
Okay,
the way?
that's 9. That's 9. Corey, your question.
Does this wrestler have a beard?
Yes.
So their current active wrestler with the WWE, they have a beard. Go on, Asad. It's your question.
Is okay? Does this person wear a vest to the ring?
No.
Do they use gothic imagery in their attire?
No.
Okay, so they've got a beard. They're currently in WWE. There shouldn't be. Well, there's tons actually. Are they currently on the main roster?
No.
Okay, someone in NXT. Well, I assume if they're current.
Yeah.
How do any hints, guys? Come on, give me some.
Yeah,
hints.
This person has also been in a tag team, and this person has a beard.
Wait,
So
did we ask about any championships?
We did. Yes. WWE or world title.
Okay, so hang on. Who could that be? It can't be NXT because unless it's
Also, Peter, are you sure you have gotten this right? So this person is in WWE, but not on the main roster, but has held the World Championship.
Yes.
Oh my God! It is Finn
No,
Balor.
don't. Was that right?
I didn't ask the question.
What you didn't realise. One day wonder, Finn Balor.
Okay, well there we go. We got it. We got it, guys.
Yes,
So, audience, that just brings us to we need to have our vote for who you think is our Slam Jam champion of the week. So, by all means, type into the comments now who you think is our Slam Jam champion of the week, and we will quickly find out where you can find everyone on social media, and then we will announce the winner. So, Capelthave, tell us, where can the people find you?
You can find me in my YouTube channel, which is what these. You can watch me sing, dance, and even turn myself inside a bucket. Other than that, check out Queen City Comedy for the acting and improv courses. I did one course, a 4-hour course. It was brilliant, so I highly recommend that. And check me out on Extreme Improv. I have Mafia and Matinee tomorrow.
Okay, thank you very much. Where can we find you? You've changed your name again. So let's see. Where can we find you, Boots for Varun?
So you can find me at Kevale Plays. That's our theater team in India. We do all kinds of things. We do a Wednesday jam every week. Feel free to come by. We're coming up in a year of that. It's anyone with any level of experience come and play. We have courses coming up this weekend. You'll find a ton. We have a really cool show that the team is doing, which is a phone show where you call in and, they call you and you have a half an hour conversation with someone who works at a type of a call center. It's called Lifeline 9999. It's really fun. Last weekend is next week. Come and check out. So my name is now the company name, Cavalier Plays. This is wrestling that I know nothing about. Thank you for inviting me. I had a lot of fun.
Okay, you're very welcome. So next up, let's find out, Corey, where can the people find you?
I'm just going to cede my time and just, again, promote the Shakaroni Pizza. I will come back to Papa John's. He is now a wrestler, so this does tie into this show. Bring back the Shakaroni Pizza. Thank you. That's been my time.
Okay, thank you very much. Peter, where can the people find you?
Mine's just 7 simple characters, ADHP. I'm on Twitter, Snapchat, and Instagram. Mostly don't post much, but when wrestling starts again, I will be going all over the country, hopefully talking to some wrestlers and just pumping out some great wrestling content. And also I'll be posting short form comedy content, because this stuff kind of opened my eyes to get. This is the first time I've been outside my bubble in a year, so yeah, expect more content soon if you follow me on Instagram or Twitter.
Okay, thank you very much there, Peter. Assad, where can the people find you?
Hey, my name is Asad. You can find me at Creating Humor and Improv Experience. You can also find me at The Bromantic Duo. I am one half of The Bromantic Duo. I am also one half of the Elki and Asadi show every Tuesday at 5:30 p.m. UK time, which I now realize that it's going to be 6 p.m. BST. So time zones, people. So why don't you hit the bell notification icon and you will be notified once we go live. I'm also one half of Creating Extreme Humor with David Riley Gustansky, and I'm also the guy running the World of Improv. You should go to their YouTube channel, The World of Improv. They have a bunch of shows, and it's all sorts of crazy. And you can find me in about 30 minutes for the Extreme Improv Extreme, the 1-year anniversary show. Woo!
Okay, thank you very much. My name is David Gustansky. You can find me in about 24 minutes on the anniversary show. So with this, let's go over to the comments and let's see. Oh wow, okay, so hang on, I need to go back to see what are these votes. They started a couple of minutes ago, obviously. So count as we get the votes come in, because this is the big votes and the audience have come out in droves. We have votes for Peter, Corey, Assad, David, Peter, Assad, David, Corey, Peter, Corey, David, Corey again, and that's the end of the vote. So how did we do on the votes? Corey!
I clearly won this. I just like to say.
Yeah, I won along with Varun as well.
I think, David, you should count the votes for Corey and Peter again.
Seriously?
Yeah, seriously.
Okay, so you guys suck. No, I'm just kidding. Right, okay, let's look at this again. Peter, Corey, Peter, Corey, Peter, Corey, and Corey again.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so with this, let's say, Corey, you are today's Slam Jam Wrestling Champion. So, well done. Well done.
5 times Slam Jam champion.
Okay, so thank you very much, audience. As we said, there'll be...
The show is only 2 shows old, and Corey is already a 5-time champion. Fantastic.
Okay, so audience, we're gonna stop this show in a second, but then in about 22 minutes there will be another show on all of the Extreme Improv channels, youtube.com/Extreme Improv. Smash that subscribe button, and of course you can find our 1-year anniversary show of Extreme Improv Extremed coming up in just a minute. So from me, from everyone else, until next time, stay safe and always stay extremed. Ciao now, peoples.
Did you just give them the finger?
Yeah, that was the Steve Austin. It was Assad's idea.